I need to put my x on top over here because it corresponds with that side. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay, so I want my sides to match. So x has to go on top here, 3 goes on bottom. There's my proportion. Okay? Now we cross multiply and solve. So we're going to draw our x. Okay? Can somebody tell me one side of my new equation down here? Layla?
X and
6 and x. Good. Can somebody tell me the other side of the equation? Sophia? 27. And how did you get 27? 9 times 3. Okay? Now we draw our line. Divide both sides by 6. I didn't end up with a pretty number this time, so I'm going to use a calculator. 27 divided by 6, 4.5. Okay? Now, one thing I want you guys to make sure you do today is after you get your answer for x, go back up to the shapes that you're working with and write it in. Okay? So x equals 4.5. The reason I want you to do that is to make sure it makes sense, okay? If we shrink this triangle, okay, we've cut it in half. We went from 6 to 3 here, so we went from 9 to 4.5 there. Is 4.5 half of 9? It is, okay? So we just want to make sure that it makes sense. If our number got bigger, that would not make sense because our triangle got smaller. So go back up and put it wherever your x is, and just look at it to see if it makes sense, okay? We're going to do one more example together. So erase your board and draw 2 similar rectangles on your board.
oh, rectangle.
We're going to do 2 similar rectangles this time. And I will take some measurements. Who wants to give me some measurements for my big rectangle here? Give me one.
The length,
Sure, long side.
6.
Let's make it a little bit bigger just because we're going to shrink it.
Oh,
9. All right, 9 feet. Olivia, what's the short side going to be? 3 feet. Okay, so if this rectangle is 9 feet by 3 feet, and let's say this rectangle, our short side is 2 feet, we need to figure out what our long side is. Okay? So I want somebody to give me one side of my proportion. Layla? 9 over 3. Okay? So we put our long side on top and our short side on bottom. Again, you can flip it around as long as it corresponds with the other one. Okay? So can somebody give me my other proportion? Is my x going to go on top or on bottom? Top, right? Because it's my long side. So what's going to go on bottom? 2. Okay? All right. We draw our x. One side of my equation is going to be my variable. And what number goes with my variable? X, what number goes with it? 3x. What number goes, or what's going to be on the other side of my equation here? I heard it. 18. Why 18? 9 times 2, so 3x equals 18. Draw my line. Divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to, everyone tell me real quick, 18 divided by 3. 6. Okay? Okay, so let's look at it up here. Does that look like it makes sense?
No.
Yeah. Okay? Right? We've shrunk our rectangle. We didn't quite cut it in half. We went from 3 to 2, 9 to 6. Okay? Looks pretty good. All right? Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You are going to get your packets and you are going to be doing some practice problems. So go ahead and put your caps on your markers. Make sure your whiteboards are erased.
And Layla, will you be kind enough to go by and pick up all the white